Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dom, and today we are checking out Nessie. This is the brand new microphone from Blue Microphones, and I got a chance to check this out at CES 2013 when it was unveiled. This guy will apply real-time effects to your voice as you use it, so you don't have to worry about any post-processing or anything like that. So it's pretty exciting, and we're going to check it out here. This guy has finally been released, and I got my hands on it for you guys to check it out, give it some audio tests, and see what it's all about. So I'm going to get right into this because we don't have a lot of time doing all the audio tests and everything, but on the front of the box here, you just see a picture of the microphone, and at the bottom here, you have adaptive USB microphone for fearless recording. So let's go ahead and take a look at the backside of the box here. I'm not going to go through all these bullet points here, but it's important to note that this is Mac and PC compatible. It's plug and play with both platforms, and it will also work on iPad with the camera connection kit. So if you have one of those, you can use it on your iPad, no problem. On the side of the box here, we just have a list of features for Nessie, which we will go over later on in the video. So I'm not going to point out all these right now so we can get to the audio test. And then on the other side here, we do just have a picture of the microphone, which looks very beautiful in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get the box open. We'll just pull out this tab right here as you can see me doing, and then we can pull out the flap and then undo these side flaps here. Pretty standard stuff. Let's go ahead and pull out the cardboard box inside of this nice and pretty box, and then we can go ahead and open that guy up by releasing this flap on the side here. And inside of this box, you'll find a styrofoam enclosure, which actually encases the microphone and the USB cable and stuff like that. So let's get that out of here. We'll move this little manual that came with this guy aside and pull open the lid on Nessie. So there she is, as you can see. And we'll get the plastic off of here, just some protective plastic there. Now, despite me having seen this at CES, if you just looked at the box, you'd actually think it was made out of aluminum or something because it's all shiny on the box. Well, just to let you know, it is actually made out of plastic. The only thing that's metal here is the grill. Next here, we do have the USB cable. This is a micro USB cable that'll plug into the back of Nessie, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then finally, we have a manual here. This will just get you started and tell you how to use Nessie and optimal recording environments and settings and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and check out how Nessie works. I am going to plug it into my iMac here that you see behind me. We'll get this unraveled here. Now on the back side of Nessie, you'll notice that we have the USB port right here. As you can see at the bottom there, we have the micro USB port. We can plug in the USB cable and then plug in the other half into your computer. And like I said, right away, this thing works. You do not need to install any drivers, anything like that. You plug it in and it's good to go. Now, as you can see along the bottom of the microphone, we have this glowing ring here to let you know that the mic is on and enabled. We also do have this volume rocker for the headphone jack. I'll show you in a second, but we have a capacitive mute switch right here. And if you just swipe your finger over it, that light will start blinking to let you know that the mic is muted. So it will not create any noise while you're muting the mic, since you just have to barely swipe your finger over the mute switch right there. Now, here you can see the range of motion for Nessie. I found it to kind of slip down at some points, but for the most part, it stayed in just about any position I put it in. It is important to note, though, that Nessie can only move up and down and back and forth. It cannot move left and right. So keep that in mind. On the backside of Nessie, you'll find a three-way switch here that changes the processing modes. Now, on the far left side, we have a music setting. Then we have a voiceover setting, followed by a raw setting with no processing done to it. Now, right above the switch, you do have a headphone jack for real-time monitoring, and then you can use the volume rocker here to adjust the volume for your headphones, which I mentioned earlier. Now, we do have a sturdy base here. As you can see on the bottom, we have a nice big rubber grip that will kind of leech onto your desk. It's very, very sturdy in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do the audio tests here. Now, one thing I want to mention is while this does say that it has a built-in pop filter, I didn't find it to be too effective. Now, see that big hole right there where the logo is? That's all open space, and right beneath that, there's just a thin piece of foam, so it didn't really block any harsh P's or pops or anything like that, but I'll let you be the judge. Here's our audio test with the 3 different modes on the Blue Nessie. This is a test of the Blue Nessie. I'm about an inch away from the front of the microphone on the raw setting. This is a test of the Blue Nessie. I am about an inch away from the front of the microphone on the voiceover setting. This is a test of the Blue Nessie. I'm about an inch away from the front of the microphone on the music setting. Now I'm going to let you hear how an acoustic guitar sounds going through the music setting on the Nessie. So there you have it, everybody. This is the Blue Nessie. Those were the audio samples. Keep in mind, I did not touch anything with those samples. I just raised the volume to make them match my voiceover happening right here. And I want to know what you guys think about this microphone down in the comments below. For me, it didn't really match up to the quality that I expected, but I can see how there would be a wide variety of uses for this mic in other people's lives. So thanks for sitting through this lengthy review. I wanted to make sure it was as detailed as possible, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that big old thumbs up button for me, as it does help out my channel a lot. Currently, the Blue Nessie retails for about $99, and I'll be sure to drop some links down below in the description in case you want to go check it out and find out a little more information. Like I said, give me your opinion about this microphone based on those audio samples that I have provided. I'm interested to know what you guys think. So this has been my review of the Blue Nessie microphone. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. This is Dom, and have a great day.